Unconditional respect can be harmful. It carries real psychological, social, and systemic risks and cannot be treated as a universal moral metric or a reliable mirror of anyone's character. The dangers of respecting people even when they do not deserve it. Myself, Pravinkumar Joshi, the author of this essay. Here is the abstract. This essay argues from a multidisciplinary perspective that unconditional respect is neither universally virtuous nor a dependable indicator of character. Drawing on psychology, ethics, social dynamics, and systems thinking, it identifies concrete harms, explains why the claim that respect reflects character is logically weak, and offers practical alternatives that preserve dignity without enabling harm. Why unconditional respect is risky? Respect as an unconditional rule ignores context and incentives. In social systems, signals shape behavior. Consistently granting respect to those who act harmfully can reinforce abusive patterns, reduce accountability, and create perverse incentives for exploitation. Clinical and therapeutic literature warns that unconditional positive regard, when applied without boundaries, can obscure meaningful distress signals and impede corrective feedback. These are empirical concerns about outcomes, not mere moral intuitions. Conceptual critique of the reflection claim the statement that respect is a reflection of your character, not theirs, collapses several distinct concepts into one. Respect can mean politeness, deference, trust, or legal recognition. Conflating these invites equivocation. Moreover, the claim implies a simple causal mapping from action to moral identity. In reality, behavioral signals are ambiguous. A polite act may be strategic, coerced, or performative, and thus cannot reliably index inner character. Treating respect as a transparent moral mirror is a category error that ignores social signaling theory and the performative nature of many interactions. Empirical harms and social consequences, from organizational dynamics to intimate relationships. Unconditional respect can produce measurable harms: reduced reporting of abuse, erosion of institutional checks, and emotional burnout among those who continually suppress justified anger. Research and commentary in psychology and relationship studies emphasize that unconditional acceptance without accountability can be damaging in adult partnerships and professional settings. Ethical balance and practical alternatives. A rigorous fallacy free approach replaces absolutism with principled conditionality. Key elements: define respect operationally. Distinguish basic civility from deference or trust. Prioritize safety and accountability. Protect vulnerable parties and enforce consequences for harm. Practice dignified boundaries. Communicate limits respectfully while refusing to enable abuse. Use restorative practices. Seek repair and mutual recognition when appropriate rather than blanket deference. Conclusion. Respect is a tool, not a moral thermometer. Used without discrimination, respect can harm individuals and systems. Used thoughtfully, respect can preserve dignity while upholding justice. The claim that respect straightforwardly reflects character is both conceptually flawed and pragmatically dangerous. The copyrights of this essay are reserved with myself, Pravinkumar Moreshwar Joshi, the author of this essay. Here is the disclaimer. This essay synthesizes multidisciplinary perspectives for informational purposes and does not substitute for professional, legal, medical, or psychological advice. Now, the disclaimers recap. Not professional advice. Context matters. Apply recommendations with judgment. Sources inform claims but do not exhaust the literature. Sources. Evidence and critiques of unconditional regard and unconditional love are discussed in contemporary psychology and relationship literature. Unconditional respect can be harmful. Psychological, social, systemic risks hide beneath surface.